Why is this so much shorter? What's going on here? Hello, John Tech. Hey, what happened? I need my pointer. Hey, John Tech, was that your place you were snowplowing? Or were you doing that for somebody else? Yesterday, I think it was. Thank you, sir, for the heart. If I only had a heart. Sip, Brian. Oh, I played drums for a long time today, and yeah, it is actually kind of nice outside. It's still snowy, but I haven't played in so long. My whole body is sore. I gotta stand up straight. I'm gonna have to stand like this. I used to have an inversion table, and I should have hung on to it. I had clothes hung up on it. Oh. Yeah, you know, it's cold, but it's not that cold out. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow it's supposed to be back up to like 40. Jeez, I really hurt my back. Is that a generally my boy? That one is, yeah. This is my pointer and my back scratch up. Oh, yeah. Ah, that's it. Oh, yeah. Double thrill. Whew. Oh, did you see that? Thank you for the heart. Gorgeous. John Tack just reached level 14 in my fan club. Let's celebrate. What up, BM Dubs over on the YouTubes? I figured I'd do this for like, what is it, 6? For like an hour, and then I might eat something for dinner and then join Blurple After Hours. BMW E39. Oh, and I need to re-duct tape my pants up. It's pretty bad. Probably just need to get another pair. Pantalones no más. I was hoping that Shop Cat would come back and I could laser it into safety and comforts. John Tech, was that your place that you were snow skid steering? What's the importance of your Dodge Charger? I mean, it's not important. It's just a 69 Charger, although I've had it for a long time. And I like it. And I like Dodge Chargers. Where I don't know where to put my phone. Oh, I got so much stuff going on. Let's go back to um 1980s. Batman, we have banned corgis. I think I paid off my debt at somewhere. Thanks, Patty. My kid got me this jacket. She was at a flea market because sometimes she'll buy like old clothes or vintage clothes and then remake them into new stuff. And she saw this and she's like, oh, my dad would like that. And she was right. And I do like it. I like old car. Thanks, Carl. I do too. I do too. I like them. BMW's in Brazil. Oh, look. Look who showed up there. The ever... what would it be called? Miss York. Sup, G? Not much horsepower because it's got a 440 in it from a 1973 RV. What do you drive, Mopar? That is a generally back car. That one right there. Pretty good eye. It's orange. Appreciate you, country boy. The Jeremy West from Tennessee. That's what I like doing. That's one of the reasons I like the old cars. They bring back memories for people. I like driving them to car shows and talking to people about stuff. Big J, yeah, it's got its original engine in it. 383 4-speed, and it's a 69 Ford Man. Ford Man! Fiat, I'm not too familiar with Fiats. Ford Man, a green car is a 69. Dang, Patty, you got all the goods. Coca-Cola. It's got a 440 from a 1973 RV in it. Are the doors broken through? I'm assuming you probably mean welded shut, but no, they're not because I still have to be able to get into it. Oh, hello there. No, they're not for sale over here on the YouTubes. Yeah, we can in a little bit. I'm only going to be on here for an hour, and then I'm joining the Blurple After Dark, so we can migrate over there. But I'll just do it at the end of this. It's 6:15 Central Standard Time. Do you know where your children are? Ford, that one's a 69. They're both 69s. That yellow one back there is a 68 300. I don't know, Hunter. It depends. Is it original engine, drivetrain? Good shape. What's good shape? Typical rust, fixable rust. And I also probably wouldn't be able to give you an estimate on a GM. That's where that value comes in there, that original engine. That's right, Morris. It's worth what someone would pay for it. BMW, this orange one, it's a replica of BMW over on YouTube. It's from Brazil. It's a replica of a car that was used in a TV show in the early 80s. Carl, I don't have any old trucks. I got a truck that I use to haul cars around for my little automotive project that I do. And I didn't think playing drums for 2 hours would make me hurt this bad. My arms hurt, my muscles hurt, my back hurts, my knee hurts. Tommy, I don't really know. I don't really have a dream classic that's not from America. I don't know a whole lot of cars. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to tell you. What up, B-Rad? I don't even know Australian. Butch, I grew up a GM kid, and my family's got some pretty deep roots in the Ford Motor Company, like as in they worked there a long time ago. And then somewhere along the line, I switched over to Mopar. I'm an everything person. I just happen to like these better. You don't typically see them as often as other cars, and I kind of like that. Whoever, I like glass packs. Man, I like them. I'll put them on everything. I put them on my lawnmower. Appreciate it, Johnny. That's what I was playing earlier. Some 80s stuff. I'm dehydrated. This is crazy. I need to get my stuff together. Patrick had glass packs on his 98 Neon. I don't know. I think it's just because of my childhood, but glass pack, I swear I'll put them on everything, whether they're short or long. I like the way they sound, and I think they sound the most authentic. I know you know what I'm talking about when I say what a 350 Chevy with Flowmaster sounds like. And people like that. That's cool. But for whatever reason. Yeah, thrush. If you can find them. Yeah, I guess it's authentic. To me, I mean, to each their own, obviously, but that's what I like. Yeah, now I forgot which one it was. Hold on. Oh, yeah, yeah. With the little Mickey. The old General Lee, Daryl. Oh, my goodness. That green car is a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. No, it's got a 383 in it. I do believe the 440s would have been considered a GTX. Hey, Brad, it's just so, I mean, which one's more exciting? Hey, look at my car. Or, hey, check this out. No, whoever. I just work on this stuff for fun. My whole purpose here, AuxAuto is an automotive nonprofit, and I fix other people's cars. So I come in here and I promote it. That's why I look like Dollar General Dale Earnhardt, and I just showcase the cars and the projects that I have that I work on. Yeah, that was a 64 and a half Mustang, Chad. That belonged to a friend of my parents. They bought it in 74 for 500 bucks, and they have had it ever since. And I think when I got it, it's not mine. I got it running for them. I think it had been sitting for like 16 years. But that was a pretty awesome little, what is it, a 289? 289 4-speed. And see, I don't dislike Mustangs, but it's not my favorite flavor. But every time I drive one, I get it. Daryl, I got a Plymouth Neon. Just a little air thing. Yeah, what's funny because I grew up with them. They're friends of my parents. And I remember that car from when I was a kid. So it was kind of cool to get it running because, you know, our families would hang out together. And that Mustang was always at their house. Whoever, I'm a carb guy. I like the car. I like the car in a very bad the gym. I feel like that's like a voice to text that went wrong. From Scotland. Hello. No, BMW, I don't have a Beetle. I would like a Beetle. I've just got a bunch of marking cars up in here. Yeah, Addison, I'm only going to be on here for another, what time is it? Hour maybe? And then I'll just go tour the whole thing. So if you don't want to hang out, that's fine. Just come back at like 7:30. I also like it, Derek. Thank you. Chrissy, I'm in Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, but I'm kind of far out in the country here. Dakota, I just can't be giving it away. You know what I mean? Give it away. Is my watch wrong? It's only 6:25 here. I don't have any convertibles. I wouldn't even have a preference. Any UFOs? I mean, I see a lot of lights. They always come and pick me up. They take me to faraway lands. Where, Addison, are you in Tennessee? Hello, Johnny. Man. Matt's in Ripley. All right. That's over there, West Tennessee. Which one, JT? That Roadrunner was your first car? Chrissy, where'd you say you're from? And why? Oh, this is. I'm gonna have to take a Dones. It's Foreigner. That's right, Teresa. Appreciate it, Matt, over on the YouTubes. Oh, nice. And police. Hey, man. HT4100, I do not know what that is. Have you ever seen how fast it generally goes? Yeah, well, it depends on what somebody has in it. But I imagine they're pretty fast. Hey, cowboy, I tell you what, I'm going to start talking like that, too. Ding. Ryan, I am your Dollar General Dale Earnhardt coming at you here at AuxAuto Shop at Auxland, the home base of AuxAuto, the automotive nonprofit. Hello, Leprechaun. Oh, yeah. Double thrill. I played drums earlier, and I haven't done it in so long, and I played for like 2 hours, and my whole body is yelling at me right now. It's yelling at me. My back hurts. My knee hurts. My elbow hurts. Now, I don't have any nitro. These are all just regular, pretty much original. Thanks for reminding me, Teresa. For a second there, I forgot that I was getting old. Yeah, I need an ice bath. Now, Leprechaun, I'm kind of motivated to build something, though, because now I've met a bunch of other TikTok car people that actually build like real engines. Because all I've really done is just get these running, and I think it would be fun to build something. So maybe, we'll see. But I don't have to, I'm not going to do anything to the Roadrunner. It's got its original engine. If I do anything, honestly, I might build out the 300. I mean, can you imagine like pulling up at a stoplight next to a 4-door grandma car and then getting your doors blown off? Chad, you know, I thought about, actually, here it's funny because when I started this, there was 4 YouTubers. Whistle and Diesel, Vice Grip Garage, Scott Speed Shop, and Junker Up Chris Birdsong. I was watching those like almost nonstop in like 2019 when I started getting back into cars. And I was like, dude, I want to do that because we used to film stupid stuff all the time. We'd made like safety motorcycle videos on VHS, you know, the camcorder that you hold on your shoulder. And I was like, man, that would be so fun. And the creative process I also like. So I started a YouTube channel and it was called Old Cars and Knuckle Scars. And that's what I was going to do. But the problem is everything that I would be doing, everybody else has already done. So nobody would really be learning anything. So it's one of the reasons I went into this non-profit route because I've always wanted to do that. But like you won't necessarily learn something, but I still can go through the process. And that was kind of the point of that 69 Imperial. Would to put a diesel engine in it and go through the process of that build. Because, I mean, these are pretty much already done. But, yeah, I mean, it had to be a series. I think it'd be fun. It's funny because sometimes when I'll make a video like a how-to, I'll start making it and then something will mess up. And then I'll forget that I'm doing the video. And then I'll fix it. And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't even record any of that. So I've got like 6 half-done how-to videos. And then they never get finished. Yeah, I did too, Johnny. I think I would be a lot more successful at showing people how to not do things. But you know, everything's always evolving and changing. The way that I started doing the AuxAuto thing is different than it was before. So who knows? We'll see. Ooh, I like that 72. I'm looking for a 72 Plymouth Gold Duster. A 63? I don't even know what that is. A built 300, that'd be pretty cool. The 68 300's got one of those 68 440s in it. I mean, that would also make a pretty good candidate. There's a lot of real estate in the trunk. I was sitting in the trunk yesterday doing live stuff. That was a 70 Charger in the Fast and Furious, the black one. Yeah, Robert, it does. Actually, right now, I don't have a battery in the 300 back there, but everything runs, well, except for the Corvette. I drive it quite a bit, Dirk. I cruise around and listen to songs like this. '70 was an okay Charger year. I just can't really get over that front end. Appreciate it, Dale. Yeah, Johnny, over here in the corner. Order. It's not really mine, though. We're still trying to figure out what to do with it, whether it's going to be donated or if I'm going to buy it or fix it and sell it and give the guy what he wants for it. Just your standard old Dollar General Dale coming at you from Auxland, the automotive complex that is the home base of AuxAuto, the automotive nonprofit that fixes other people's cars that can't afford to make them safe or operational. And I come in here and I try to promote it, showcasing some of the cars and the projects that I have, and I make stupid videos and I post them every now and again just to get people to follow along and subscribe, because in 2026, this year, this is 2026, I'm going to be able to do the first AuxAuto Assist. Thank you for the thing on my head. The first AuxAuto Assist that is funded 100% by social media money. And I'm pretty happy about that. I'm sure I'll make a video about it. Leprechaun, I do too. And they're the original ones. I intend on getting some Redline tires on here one day. Yeah, those Vectors, Brad. I like those on so many other cars. The Grand Nationals had them. Some of those vans from the 70s had them. Oh, hey there. What up, Heather? This weekend's been going good. I was playing drums for like the last 2 hours, and I can't express how much in pain I am right now. My back hurts. My elbow hurts. This one part on my knee hurts, and I don't even use it. Oh yeah, I gotta start working out again. It's bad. Sandra with the little star things. Oh yeah, I just whammer it in there. Whammer! It's just like, You know, like if you hadn't ridden a bike in a while, then you get on it, and then you find these muscles that you haven't used in a while. All right, Leprechaun, thanks for coming in. Seeing you again. Whammer! Oh, yeah. Double thrill. I don't know anything about Honda Civics, honestly. B-Rad's holding it down over there on the YouTubes. I mean, honestly, Cher, when it comes down to it, they're all pretty much really similar. Dadgum Eddie Van Halen is in here. I'm a big fan of your brother there, Eddie. Yes, that is a Plymouth. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, you should. B-Rad. It's actually pretty nice. They built a whole new, I don't know what they call it. Like the whole building is new. It is nice. Eddie, that is 69 Plymouth. Roadrunner. Eddie the Eagle. Hey, somebody said you sound like an owl. I guess that doesn't work on live. Brad, the museum won't be done because we're not even going to be able to do concrete until maybe next month or when it gets warm. But you can still come here. You run actual horsepower? Like, I don't know what that means because, I mean, they have to have some horsepower to run. This one, if any of them, I don't have high horsepower engine builds. I've got classic cars, and I've taken the engines apart and rebuilt them, but I don't have 700 horsepower race cars. This one right here has its original engine and 4-speed in it. I keep wanting to say Shane. Here's the thing, like I'm not a Honda fan. I mean, I like them. I'm not a Civic guy. I don't work on them. But some of these kids that build out these little 4-cylinder cars and get some real horsepower out of it, I mean, you can't knock it. You got to give them credit. It has 1.8 horsepower. It's crazy because you can get so much horsepower out of a 4-cylinder. And like this 440 in the Charger is a 7.2 liter. It is pretty nuts. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Big J, somebody had mentioned that because I've got a Plymouth Neon. And somebody said you should just, actually that would be a good idea. I could build a, that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, you do, Brad. Then you should drive that down here. Sam, that is. You talking about this one? The General Lee tractor? Taking it off some sweet jumps. Man, that's a rare thing right there. Somebody comes in and is more for fuel mileage. That's a rare bird. I don't see that a lot, and I can appreciate it. That's why actually the truck that I drive for my automotive nonprofit is a Chevy 2500 service truck, you know, with the service things on the back of it, the compartments. And I mean, it gets kind of expensive. So I've been driving a Malibu around, treating it like a truck. That's an SRT Neon. Was it still front wheel drive or was it all wheel? No, John. Actually, well, it doesn't have air conditioning, but that 300 way back there, it is an AC car. I wonder, yeah, that would be kind of fun because I think it just needs a starter to start. Put a turbocharger on a Plymouth. Colin, that's a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. Sherry, did you have to go by mileage? John, this one here over here on YouTube, this car was bought for $3,100. It's got the A12 axle package, tinted windows, 4-speed, 383, and I know that because I have the bill of sale for it, the original one from up in Michigan. Yeah, plus you have to, Chad, you gotta work on that little tiny engine, like taking off parts of it. It'll end up looking like that picture that Blurple has of Sandra's car. I need an inversion table. I should just hang upside down. Where at, Russell? You like in Tennessee? No, Johnny. I used to be back in the day. Sanford, North Carolina. You know, if you know that person, Russell, just make sure that somebody doesn't try to buy that thing for $500, because someone else in the family could reap the benefits of that, especially after losing somebody. You know, I can start it, but the whole reason I'm here is to promote this automotive nonprofit. What I'm trying to do is do my first AuxAuto Assist, which is where I fix somebody else's car that can't afford to make it safe or operational. And I do it, or I'm trying to do the first one this year, 100% funded by social media money. So I can start them up, but that's going to cost a galaxy. But also, here's the thing. If you don't want to do that, that's cool, because I have videos of them starting. They're just back chonder a little bit. John, I don't even think I consider myself a mechanic. I'm a decanic. I take things apart, and then like this engine, this 383 right here, and then I don't put it back together quick enough, and then I forget where everything goes. Yeah, and I break things. But perhaps you should clarify, Chad, the context of that. Yes, Chris, this is all fake. This is all fake. I'm not real. I'm just your standard Dollar General Dale. I like that though. I'm a decanic. I am real. Double thrill. Fantastic, Chris. The breaking the charger. It's still on there. I've also got a giant skid mark on the ground in my shop. But thanks for following along. That's what with this. That's all I'm doing here. I'm trying to get people to follow along, subscribe, and then hopefully one day I can get enough folks to fix cars without having to ask people for money. It's a lot less expensive to like and follow. So that's why I don't come on here asking for money. I don't drop my Venmo. I just go live as much as possible. Show! Which one? This one, Chris? Bruce Hornsby? That's what I started doing at night because I'll go live around 11 or 11:30. And then I end up, because that's what I do anyway in here. When it's late at night, I'll just turn the lights out and I'll just hang out, sit here and listen to music. So I just started doing it live, which is kind of cool for me. Hasta luego, Chad. See you in a little bit. Gallercut. Man, is anybody a masseuse? Domo. That's right, B-Rad. Honestly, that's one of the coolest things about being live. I actually fixed one of my issues with the charger because somebody was in a live and suggested I do something, and that was what the problem was. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even considered it. Yeah, share. That's a good point. Welcome from Brazil. Brazil. Habla español or Portuguese? What are they? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Colin, you're in Chattanooga. Sadie? You should make it happen. It's your dream. I've been wanting a place like this since I was in junior high school. Matter of fact, I wrote a thing. We had a writing assignment when I was in, I think it was like 1996 or something. And I wrote about having a garage and working on old cars. And it didn't happen until 2021. It took a little while, but I finally got there. Sanjay, you are very sneaky. Dude, I tell you what, Sadie, if that's true, do two things. First of all, don't give up on it, but go get yourself one of those financial apps, whatever it may be, and put like $1,000 in it, or just put money in until you get to 1,000 and let it sit there. Let it sit there for 20 years and just keep putting money into it. I promise you, after 20 years, you're going to be like, oh man, remember that Dale Earnhardt, Dollar General Dale Earnhardt guy said something about that. And then 20 years from now, you're going to be like, oh, I've been putting money in this for over 20 years and it's been growing exponentially. And now I don't have to work. I'm hidden, 101. I'm hidden. For anybody to do that. And just let it sit there. And when money gets tight, just ignore it. And live through the frustration, make it happen. And then in 20 years, you'll be like, dadgummit. Look at all those zeros. Look at all those zeros. Look at all those chickens. Ow. My back hurts. Ow. Speed digging on that Nashville network. I thought you were talking about my back, Blackhawk. Now this one right here, this is the original paint. This one could use like a real detail. But the thing, I don't really have any like show quality cars. I mean, the Charger is nice, but over the years when I've nicked and scratched it when I took the hood off of it myself, and there's a couple of blemishes on there. But I mean, I'm the kind of guy that puts drinks on the fenders. Yeah, say you can either have a job that you love or have a job that affords you the things that you love. Sometimes you may not enjoy what you're doing, but it affords you the opportunity to do the things that you like doing. So it's kind of like one of those things. I feel like if I was a mechanic for my job, I wouldn't like working on cars this much. No, Brad, it's from playing drums today. I guess my form is off. I forgot how to do it. What you mean, M-Speed? Oh, Sadie, that's even better. Working on cars and then living on a farm. Yep. 900 square foot house in a 30,000 square foot shop. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like you gotta suffer through it to get to your days off. I should have before, man, I tell you what, because I used to stretch before I play, because I mean, it's pretty physical. Appreciate it, 101. I'm going to take a tour of it here, maybe like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Just exclusively for you guys. What are you talking about? Geographic? You know, Sadie, not a lot of people are doing that anymore. That's probably a really good idea. You talking about like upholstery work? Well, hello, David. Oh, yeah. That's where it's at. Appreciate it, James. They're trying to warm up in here. It's still pretty cold. actually not so bad anymore. Last night it was like 11. 11 degrees. 11. Hey, you too, Sadie. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you again. And then I can start sending stuff to you to work on. From Ireland. Heck yeah. Thanks, Chris. That one's a Roadrunner. But, yes, they are very similar B-bodies. This 69 Roadrunner, and that's a 69 Charger. Really, like from up here, you probably could, unless you see the doors, they got the same structure. Miles and miles. I'm not in a fraternity anymore. I can't pin you. Thank you, Rebecca. I keep missing a lot of things that's going on down here, so I apologize. I'm really sorry. I've missed a few things. What's a spare part? Johnny Castillon. And Rebecca, I will say this, following what I do, I mean, this is my stuff that I work on for fun, and I come on here looking like Dollar General Dale Earnhardt to promote my automotive nonprofit. My whole purpose is to fix other people's cars that can't afford to make them safe for operation. That's a 69 Roadrunner. It's, let's just see. It's 19 degrees. Chris Dub, that one back there, that yellow one is a 1968 Chrysler 300. Or, sorry, it is a Chrysler 300. Letting that South slip out, man. The Chrysler 300. It's warm up there, David. I got to move around so I can see the words. Or I should just do this. Oh, that's perfect. This one here is a Plymouth Roadrunner. It's a 1969. And this orange one back here is a Dodge, and it is also a 1969. Yeah, Rebecca, this is my place. Originally, when I got this place, like there's a couple buildings here, and I incorporated it as Aux Land. It's the automotive complex, and inside that is AuxAuto. That was going to be the shop, and I was going to work on people's cars, but I'm so far out in the country, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to go haul them 2 or 3 hours and bring them here. So I kind of changed it up a little bit where when I'm doing an AuxAuto assist, when I'm fixing someone else's car, I just coordinate with a shop around where they live. And then I'll either haul it from their house to the shop or they'll take it to the shop kind of thing. So I don't even work on cars here anymore unless they're my projects and stuff that I just do for fun here. I'm in Middle Tennessee, Rebecca. But that's the thing, like where I am right now, it's about 30 minutes or more to the closest Walmart. I also love it, by the way. It's quiet, a lot of coyotes. Hey, Keith, you're in Bradley County? We're in the same area. Brad, I've got just a truck and a trailer. I got a 2012 Chevy 2500 and a 20-foot trailer. No, Jacob, but I know where Lebanon is. You are far or aren't far? Q, I drive these as much as possible. I drove this one up to Michigan last June. General Lee. Good job, Kate. No, you needed them. You needed them. Don't say that negative Nelly stuff in here. Oh, but also when I was talking about, so because when I pay the shop bill for somebody, I can do it tax-free because AuxAuto is a 501c3. But if you think about it, like when someone's car's broke down and they can't afford it, I'll pay for the tow truck and the shop bill. So the tow truck driver's getting paid, the shop's getting paid, and the person's getting their vehicle fixed. So it kind of like, you know, everybody's happy. Hold on, I gotta keep blocking some of these WhatsApps. How far did you drive the General? The farthest I've driven that one was 45, maybe an hour out to a car show and back. And here, like, so I broke the Charger recently. I broke the rear end in it, and then I put in a 390. It's really low, 390 Sure Grip. So driving on the highway is kind of like not that great. But this one right here, it's got a 4-speed in it. And when I went up to Michigan, I took all back roads, no interstates, all state highways and back roads. So, you know, I went through a whole bunch of small towns. It took 12 hours, so I split it up 6 hours one day, 6 hours the next. And I mean, I was on some gravel roads for some of it too. But when you're cruising at like 55 in that car, that's perfect. 55, 60. Engine sounds the best. Kind of sounds like this song. But the Charger's not going to be that way because the rear end's going to be so low in it. I'll be cruising at like 40 miles an hour. New or old? A 411. Oh, dang, that's who you got in there? You should buy a 3-3. Yeah, Big J. It had a 355 in it. But I don't drive that on the highway anyway. I mean, it's back roads everywhere I go around here. Close one. FT. Yeah. Big J. You stopped doing what? No, I don't have I'm not in the tax bracket to buy a Hemi. Man, they're out in droves today. Jeez, it's horrible. It's like mosquitoes. There's 2 of them. Josh, it's a long story. I will show you this though. Hang on. It's like story time. This is what it looked like in the 90s. This orange one up here. Before that, it was a B5 blue car. But this was like 1996, 97. But it's a me and dad project. But we didn't really do anything to it because this was supposed to be the project right here. This was $500 in 1996. That was going to be the car that we put together. But we ended up finding this one. This is when you could buy Chargers for $6 grand. Then we ended up finding this one. Thanks, Crystal. I also love them. You got a Monty? 413 with a 391. Nice combo. I like it. Yeah, Sean, when cars were cars. We also had another 68 back then. It was green. It was a 383. Had its original engine in it. And I sold the green car and I sold this one. Sold them both together. The package deal for a grand total of $3,500. Hello, Noodles. Keith Powers. The oldest one is that 68 300. Although I'm looking for it's not a Mopar, but I'm looking for a 1929 Ford Model A. And it doesn't even have to be in that great a shape. It doesn't even have to run. It doesn't even have to have an engine. But back in 1948, my grandfather and a couple of friends took a road trip from Michigan down to the south and into D.C., like a big loop. I think it was 2,400 miles in a 1929 Ford Model A that my great-grandmother bought new in 1929 because we still have the bill of sale for it. And then they documented the whole trip. So I read all of their journal notes about it, but I wanted to make a replica of that 29 Ford. And so out here, I plan on doing a lot of renovations in here because the shop is old. And like all of this insulation stuff kind of trickles down on the cars, but I need to get these cars out of here. So I've got another structure out here that I'm going to concrete, put the cars in there, and then start working on this. But that other structure, if I've got these cars parked here, this one I've got so much documentation on and pictures from the original owner, I can set it up like it's a little museum, right? So then I was like, oh man, if I can find a 29 Ford and then paint it just like the pictures from my grandfather's trip, I could put that in there. And I could have a little viewing area that people could come see. '26 gonna be busy. We gonna get busy. Busy. I don't have a Daytona. A 40 Plymouth Business Coupe. Ugh. I do want one, but I can't buy it right now. I mean, if you wanted to donate it. I have had people donate cars. AuxAuto is an automotive nonprofit. It's a 501c3 in the state of Tennessee. It ends up being a tax write-off, but I had a couple cars donated, and then I sold one of them and used the money to fix someone else's car. And the other one I actually still have. It's a Plymouth Neon. Hold on, let me get rid of Elizabeth. Steven, it's an original 69 Charger, but it's not like a TV screen used generally. Steak! Yeah, Plymouth Neon, you know, the little four-door, four-banger front-wheel drive car. One of my earliest supporters, he had those two cars sitting at his place for years. And he's like, you can have those if you want. So he donated them. Got a 15 Dart. I like how they came back out with those, but I don't think, I think there were a lot of issues with them. Brad, my battery's about to die on my YouTube phone. I don't really have a favorite car, but I like the fact that this Plymouth Roadrunner, and I'm going to walk around the shop in a minute, and I'll actually show you this stuff. I've got a folder of all the documents for this car, which is pretty cool if you're interested in that sort of thing. TNN, the heart of country. The Nashville Network. That's back when Saturday mornings you had Shade Tree Mechanic. That was before Power Nation. I think Stacy David was on there. Trucking, that's right. Just your standard old Dollar General Dale hanging out with you in a garage for another few more minutes. Then we'll go hang out with some car friends. Appreciate it, Jamie. I mean, let me just get out of the way. We'll go look at him here in a minute. Oh man. My bike just ain't what it used to be. It's creaking, it's tweaking, it's not twerking, but it ain't working. What did you think of his 69? You talking about Stacy David? Appreciate it, Ethan. Those are the people I used to watch growing up. I tell you what, I didn't dislike them. I'll tell you that much. I happen to like them a lot. Appreciate it, Jarm. We're going to go look at him here shortly. I'm trying to go to a circle. Man, even my elbow hurts. Look at this. Golly. Moto. That one is a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. It's got its original 383 4-speed in it still. It looks good from here, but it is original, and it's a little rough. Although the engine's pretty tough. Because did a little redoing of it. Hello, Moto. Hello, Creek. It's a Van Gogh. Ah! Hey, B-Rat on YouTube, this phone's about to die, so it's going to cut off shortly. Oh, yeah, I see. Sometimes I call those 2020 cars because you back up 20 feet, it looks good. You back up another 20 feet, it looks even better. Nice, Carlos. What color is your 68? I love the 68 Charger. All right, Tasty. Ooh, nice sun-kissed orange. That's gonna be bright. Let me guess. Let's see who's back. Guess who's back? Slim Shady, right? All right, huh? And Brad, I'm gonna I'm gonna charge this up, and then I'm gonna do the same thing a little bit later. But I'll see you later, and I appreciate you being here.